Colon going at it. Starts him out and brings him into Cox to Rick, Steven Rico. Right after this, oh my! Promotional considerations paid for by the following. G.I. Joe Battle Corps. New action.
Outstanding competitors and veterans in the ring. The Universal Heavyweight Champion from Puerto Rico, Carlos Colon. And the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff. And this is for that championship belt as Carlos Colon has put the championship up against the Russian Bear right here on South Atlantic Television for all of you fans around the country to see what we anticipate and what we expect and what we know is going to be an outstanding match. Kevin, how do you rate this one? What do you think about these two?
Two legendary Hall of Fame wrestlers here. The great Puerto Rican champion Carlitos Colon and the Russian champion Koloff. Hey, this isn't professional wrestling. I don't know what is. This is a main event anywhere in the world.
Well, Carlos Colon with the back tosses as he got the Russian Bear on the defensive with a couple of those, and then with those drop kicks. He showed you right there that he hasn't lost any spring and any agility in those rings, even though he's been in against the very best and the toughest competitors around the world. When you say universal, you know, that encompasses everything. And that's where Carlos Colon has wrestled. And he's taken on the very best worldwide. Hip scissors, rollover right here by Koloff. The Bear, though, never take the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff, lightly. Here's a man who can take a tremendous amount of punishment. He can keep coming back for more and more, and the guy doesn't know the word of quit. It's not in his vocabulary. I don't know that many English words are, but that one certainly is not.
Fair enough. You know, Colon just had a recent tour of Panama. He defended his championship successfully down there, and, you know, Koloff's, you know, a jet setter. You know, you're talking about two worldwide wrestling superstars, you know?
Koloff!
Right into his own chain.
Oh, he came charging into the corner after Carlos Colon. Colon very quickly ducked out of the way. And Koloff not only in that chain, but also in that big ring post, that steel post that's holding those ring ropes tight. He hit that right in with his shoulder. He could have hit it head on. Boy, that would have been a collision.
Yeah, you see a couple of veterans here working over body parts. Colon going with the arm, but hey, looks like a little shot to the throat here, Bob. Koloff, a real savvy veteran here.
Well, he's gone to the throat now, again with that knee. Now look at that choke. Right out in front of the referee. No, and I tell you, he's going to keep it there till he can to the very last moment of the count. Those are heart punches as he keeps this driving. That big forearm and that fist right across the chest of Carlos Colon. Front face, neck breaker here. Expect this one to be a tough one, fans. It could go, in my opinion, either way. Since they're both really tough, outstanding competitors.
I don't want to contradict myself. I said in the weeks prior to this that you don't necessarily have to hook the man's leg to get a pinfall in professional wrestling. But I tell you, in this match, it'll take something spectacular for this bout to be decided.
You're right. It's gonna take something spectacular for either one of them to pin up. Colon, flying scissors, flying press out of that corner.
You're so excited.
Oh,
I'm excited.
Man, I tell you.
Legends here. Oh, a little rake of the eyes there by Koloff.
Over the back goes Carlos Colon. Had the shoulders again of the mat only for a moment or so, and Koloff with that tremendous power.
Referee.
He's not very tall, but I've never seen a more compact, powerful athlete than Ivan Koloff, with a tremendous power that he's got compacted in that body of his.
Oh, rake of the back. Wow.
And he keeps those fingernails of his just like claws so that he can dig deep into the skin.
Like
and
a Russian bear, Bob. That's why they call him the Russian Bear.
Exactly.
Again, a crossbody block.
With that flying cross-body block again. That flying press and Koloff down. Oh, the small package. And Carlos Colon caught him looking with that one. Koloff didn't expect that move.
Standing Russian sickle applied by Ivan Koloff. Colon is dazed.
Well, you have to be from the tremendous force of that, and you talk about the sickle, and that's another move that if Ivan Koloff ever gets him in a position to really put all of the... And they collide out near the center of the ring as they turned around. Koloff turned around, and right there was Colon, and that was a head-on collision with two freight trains coming full speed right at each other.
You got tremendous offense by Ivan Koloff, tremendous counter-wrestling defense by
Wait a minute.
Koloff's going for the chain.
Yeah, look at that. Wait a minute. The chain now is draped across that top turnbuckle. And here's Carlos Colon. Just keeps slamming that head of his.
Koloff's
and
head
he's
has been-
fighting him now.
Koloff has a cut, Bob.
He does that, and Colon
Koloff is
continues
broken
to work
open.
at it.
It was that chain. Oh, Colon's a house of fire.
Koloff backing into the corner. He's
Koloff.
wounded. The bear is wounded,
He's
and
wide
the bear
open.
is hurt. Again across the ring, and again to the turnbuckle. And now it's Colon right into that big foot of the Russian Bears. The bear,
Look at Ivan Koloff.
he's
What a...
up onto the top rope. He missed that knee drop over that top rope, right down on his knee. Colon was
look
not
at
there.
That veteran.
He
Colon
rolled out
goes
just
right
in the
to
nick
the
of time.
injured part. Colon goes right to the injured part of Koloff. That's a true professional at Colon. Figure 4, Bob.
Carlos Colon with a figure 4 now on the Russian Bear, and that could be. Wait a minute!
It's Manny Fernandez. All right, I'm fired up.
Bull, Manny Fernandez in his street clothes and his cowboy boots comes charging into the ring after Carlos Colon stopping and kicking
Full
away
power,
at him.
baby. Get him, Manny. Get him.
Keeps driving the right hand into Colon. Koloff is gone with a chain. He's got that big chain, and they're going to whip Carlos Colon with that big chain from the Russian Bear.
Oh, man.
Manny Fernandez is going to hold him.
Oh, man, look at Manny whip that chain.
Now the Bear is holding him, and Fernandez is beating
This
him.
is brutality. Uh-oh, watch out. There goes the referee, Bob. Oh, my, Bob. The referee broke the ringside table. He went into the crowd. The referee, we've got to get medical attention for the
And as they
referee.
continue to just pound away at Carlos Colon, he needs somebody to help him out of this, and the referee is going to have to leave the air while all of this is going on. See you next week. So long for now.
It's your guarantee to go behind the scenes. Conversation always, main event. Don't forget the back table right here on Sports Channel.
Her face belongs to Noxzema.